Hello, hello.
Hello, hello.
Hello,
What's
how's it
up,
going? Welcome to another episode of Cocktails with Victoria.
What's happening, family?
What's up, ladies? How you doing?
We
Doing
are
How's it
well.
going?
good. We are good. We are
Doing
good.
well.
Happy
Doing well. We've
holidays,
got we've
Merry
got all kinds of
Christmas,
stuff that we're gonna be
Happy
doing
Hanukkah,
tonight. So I'm
all
super
kinds of stuff.
excited.
Yes, glad to see y'all faces again. What's going down, man?
Yeah.
A
I wore my
December to
Christmas
remember, that's
shirt
for
for you,
sure.
Jay.
Say again.
I wore my Christmas shirt. Merry Christmas.
Yes, yes. I should have rocked my ugly sweater, but I was like, let's be on brand. Let's be on brand tonight. Let's be on brand.
Oh,
Hey.
is that some shade?
No, not at all.
Sounded
I
like
would
some
never,
shade.
Victoria. I
And
would
we are
never give you
15
shade. Not you,
seconds into the
cuz.
show, and it sounded like shade to me.
I apologize. Let me
You
stop
too.
there.
Am I gonna have to separate you two?
I'm so glad to see your faces. I see the sailor is on Christmas because she has the green sweater. Is that right? And I see
Yes,
the
I
red
decided to
lipstick.
get a little festive
Yes,
tonight.
yes. So
Yes.
everybody. So I think we got all our bases covered. Victoria
We're
is what I'm trying to
good.
say. Yeah. We're good. We
Okay,
got
we're good.
holiday
We're
and we
good.
got Uncle Nearest popping. How y'all doing? Shoot, man. Can you believe it? The year's about to end, y'all. What the heck is
Yeah.
going on?
And you know what?
Chicken butt.
Good. I
Right,
am
Sailor.
so
Right.
happy to see the back end of this year. Let me tell you.
Yes.
So
We need
tonight,
to
guys.
restart.
Yes. This is it. This is our last live broadcast for 2020. We'll have a couple special recorded things for you, but we're gonna go out in style tonight with two delicious cocktails, and music by Greg Banks has returned again. So we're so excited to have him in the studio with us. So he's going to be playing some amazing tunes while we sip on cocktails. But yeah, this is the last one of 2020.
Wow.
This is it. Can you believe it?
Right?
Wow. This year flew by in like all a matter of 8 months, 9 months. What the heck?
In 85 months, you mean? Because I'm pretty
Right.
sure it's been March 2020 for 85 months.
Oh
I agree,
yeah.
Sailor. I agree.
Jeez. Oh, hold on. I can't see the comments. Let me get my comments up.
So, before
Oh.
we get started, I've got a question for everybody. I'm going to put
Go.
y'all on the spot, and Greg, I'm going to ask you as well. So we all know what has sucked royally about 2020. So many things, we would be here for 5 hours listing them, right? But
Yeah.
what
Right.
has been awesome about 2020? So, Jay, I'll start with you. I'm just going to go around like how I see it on the screen. So give me one thing that you can go, not just good because it's 2020, but is there something that's been, and I'm not saying this to diminish any of the tragedy that has happened this year, but we have got to live in the light as well as the darkness, right?
Right on.
So that's
Right
what we're
on.
going to focus on tonight. Is looking at the light as well.
Right on.
So Jay, give me one thing.
Amen to that. As with anything, like my man Frankie Beverly would say, it's joy and pain. So, my joy has truly been my family. From the hustle and bustle that we do, we're always out there running around. But being locked down and locked up with my wife and my children has been eye opening for me. Has caused me to really take heart in the little things and spending time with them, just sitting down and just listening to what's popping inside their heads. Even, sitting down having conversations with my wife. We've gone through ups and downs and stuff like that, and being in this house looking at each other all daggone day. And but we good. We good. I mean, it's brought us closer together. I was so happy. Just over the Thanksgiving holiday, I went to go see my parents up in Cincinnati, Ohio. What's up, Mom and Dad? And hung out with my sister Belinda, and then my oldest daughter Jordan came into town, and so we were extremely COVID safe. I mean, we wore masks for like the first 2 days, took tests, all that good stuff. But it was just good to see my family, and then Jordan came back down to Atlanta with me, and I always love to have all three of my kids because I got a huge span of years in between. Like Jordan is 26, and then Ethan's 11, and Laylan is 7. So yeah, I got a nice little split. But to have all my kids here, be able just to be in the house with them, that made me feel really good. And then just looking and being able to go outside and take a breath. going on walks and stuff like that, like really starting to notice the small stuff, looking at nature, because I don't pay attention to stuff like that. I look at sunsets now in a whole different light, being able to look and experience them and just chill out. So I have to say nature and family for me have been the biggest things that have been joys to me, that have caused me to just chill out and be happy and smile and learn how to be like, life sucks sometimes, but you got to see those little moments and take time to enjoy those little moments. Don't always worry about what's wrong, but take time to enjoy those little moments and, keep going. Because that's what we're built for. We got to keep going.
I love that, Jay. Thank you for sharing. That's fantastic.
You're welcome.
Miss Victoria, what about you?
Well, I have many things that I am thankful and grateful for during this pandemic. One of the things that came to mind as you were speaking, Sailor, asking the question, is early on during the pandemic, our team truly lived out our motto in being more than whiskey. We turned the Welcome House into a shipping station. We jumped in and we shipped out more than 300 pieces of PPE. We saw the need where people of color were dying, being exposed more than others. And so we put up billboards, we passed out masks in all of our accounts, whether they were purchasing Uncle Nearest or not. We wanted our people to be safe. And so I am proud to be a part of a company that lives out its creed. We are indeed more than whiskey.
Yes, indeed.
I love that. That's a good one. And that's very special to my heart too. I mean, think about that. We're a small brand still. We're huge, but we're small. We have a small team still, and we were able to ship out over 300,000 pieces of personal protection across the country to anyone in need that we could get to. Hospitals, all healthcare workers, law enforcement, liquor store owners, anyone that asked, nursing homes, everywhere we could, grocery stores. It was so meaningful to be a part of that. So that's a fantastic one as well. I love that. Thank you.
I was throwing masks out like I was down in New Orleans with some bees. I was just take a mask. Right. I mean, huge shout out to everybody at the distillery who busted their behind all this time. I mean,
and Miss Olivia, being the coordinating queen.
Yes. Olivia has done and continues to do a fantastic job with that.
Yes. Thank you. That was
what's up, Olivia?
Fantastic. Okay, so Greg, you're next.
Absolutely.
I'll ask you the same question.
Well, for me, it was such a blessing to be able to really channel my gift and create this series called Concert on the Block. And Concert on the Block is the idea of taking music and joy and light to every possible corner that I could, of course, while safely distancing. And it's actually become something larger than life itself, because it's actually lit a spark in the city, reigniting the spirit of New York City, which is what drew me here from New Orleans, seeing people fight through adversity and use their light, their positivity to encourage and inspire. So I'm first and foremost thankful that I listened to that discernment, that voice that was placed inside of me, and had the support of my family to go out and do it, because, if I didn't have my family, I don't know if I would have had the strength to go out and do it. They believed in me. They trusted that I would be safe. They trusted that I would use my discernment to make the best decisions. And that wisdom, that faith, and ambition has proved to be something great that I'm so thankful that I was able to find in the midst of this chaos.
Thank you so much. That is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I love that so much. And before we end the show tonight, I'm going to make sure to put your information so people can follow you and find out about where they can listen to your music and your projects. So thank you for that.
Definitely. Thank you.
You like how I gave him the little alley oop when I said throwing masks out like bees to New Orleans? You know what I'm saying? Greg, I got you, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm here for you, man. I was like, hey, that worked out pretty good. Nice segue, player. Good job. Yeah,
very good.
Yeah.
I think for me, if I have to look at 2020, which was very difficult, like for so many, I have to say that it was finding a new family. So even though, we were family before, and I'm talking about my whiskey family in Uncle Nearest, we really, really became family during this pandemic. I mean, there have been a lot of late night calls after many drinks with tears, with anger, with frustration, with confusion. We've gone through a lot of ups and downs together. And it's not just, when we say, oh, we're whiskey family and we call each other, when you go through something like this with a group of people, and no matter what happens, you have to get up the next morning and you have to work. And you have to work harder than ever, because everything we had to do, like so many, took twice as long, was 10 times as hard, more challenging. So I am just so very grateful to have been a part of this team during the pandemic, because I'm a go person. I cannot imagine what would have happened to my brain and my mental state if I didn't have something so serious and important to focus on. Right. And I'm sitting here looking at the comments. I have been on, it's as we're wrapping up the year, I kind of was looking back at what we've done, and I'm going to do a little post about this at some point. But since March, I looked at how many broadcasts, how many podcasts, how many streams, how many Instagram lives I've done. And I was trying to kind of round up what everybody's done. It was kind of impossible. And then I had a number last night that I found out how many kits I have delivered in 2020. So cocktail kits or whiskey tasting kits. I will hit 1,000 as of tomorrow.
Wow.
I know
so imagine that times all of the ambassadors, and that that will kind of give you an idea of what we've done. Yeah. So we had to learn how to do business from our homes. Mm-hmm. Yep. And I applaud our sales team, all of you guys, all of our brand managers, ambassadors, Kate, Lucia. All of you guys have just done a fantastic job in leading the way for us to find a new way to carry on business. Mm-hmm.
Heck yeah.
It's been so meaningful to I was just going to say that. So big shout out to all of the people that have tuned in to all of these broadcasts, or even one of these podcasts, because I'll tell you what is so different about this. And I've asked other brand ambassadors how close they become with the people that have been attending things. And I have to tell you, once again, we are unique. Mm-hmm. So many of these people have friended me on social media, and we've continued to talk, or they show up to other things, or I see you text, order my kits, ask me for advice on cocktails and whiskey. I send them to other, I say, well, what state are you in? Let me send you to my whiskey brother or sister in that state. We've really connected with people. How incredible is that? So to everyone watching tonight, to everyone who has, even if you stayed for 1 minute to one of our broadcasts, thank you. So that's the most important thing, is to our family, our whiskey family, internally, and our external whiskey family. And Greg, that means you too. Thank you. Absolutely. From the bottom of my whiskey-soaked heart, I say thank you.
Yes. Amen.
Ditto. We so appreciate you guys.
Amen. And Greg, you're definitely family. If I get up there to New York, or you get down to ATL, or we meet in New Orleans, bro, listen, we gonna party. We gonna have a good time. And the family, like you saying, it's so extended, and that's what I take so much pride in working with the whiskey family, working for Uncle Nearest, cementing the legacy. But I take so much pride also in just the fact that the people that we touch, and it is really truly more than whiskey. The whiskey helps out tremendously, winning all these awards, most awarded brand of whiskey or bourbon of 2019 and 2020. That helps out tremendously. But it's so many people that we're touching in so many different ways, and being on these podcasts. Heck, Sailor, when me and you start this thing out, we have no freaking clue it's gonna turn into this.
Oh man!
And now it's like kaboom, I mean, so it's so I really want to say thank you to every single person, my family, my wife and kids who put up with me in the house and shut it down, and she helped me out to get it all together. To the support from my sister, from my older daughter who pushed me to get on social media like this. I was like, no, I don't want to. No. And so, and then the whiskey family team you in, like we We the baddest freaking team on the planet. Dude.
Our
I say
social
that
media
all the time.
director is a badass, Haley Brown. She is.
Yes.
Downtown Haley
I bet
Brown.
most people don't know that this is a one-woman team doing our social media. All of the messages that are answered, that's Haley, and she is amazing. So
She's the LeBron James of social media.
Haley.
Amazing. I think I saw Olivia jump in. Did y'all see a message from
She's
Olivia?
here. Yep.
I
Hey,
saw
Olivia. And I think Jerry Williams. Hey, Jerry.
Yep.
Yep. We gotta give some love and shout out to all these folks on here. I saw some early folks up there. Craig, yes. And and I know you're never there by yourself, Victoria. I know you got some people up there. I know, of course. I was talking to Speedy
What makes
like a
you
little while
think
ago.
that? What makes you think
I'm
that?
just saying. I know Speedy's there. You know, maybe
He
somebody
is.
else in there, a new
He
face
is.
too.
Speedy is here, and so is Jameson.
Mm-hmm.
Yay!
So
See, that's our Tennessee whiskey.
I have two good-looking men here with me tonight.
Oh, you mean like in the same vicinity as you are?
No, they are in this room with me.
Right, in the room.
He
right,
means
okay.
other than himself.
I'm about to say, you just gonna
Victoria.
leave
Are
me
you
and
talking
Greg out
about
here?
you
Like,
and Greg now, right?
like, I mean, you know.
I
I did
think
my hair and everything.
Uh-huh. Yeah. You want me to brag on you and Greg. Well, you and Greg look good too.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. I appreciate that. All right, I'm cutting up. So let's start drinking. Who's
Let's
down
start
for
drinking.
Okay.
So just so everybody knows what we're doing tonight, because we have Greg in the studio, Victoria's going to make us a cocktail, and you can follow through. I will post the recipe, and while we're sipping on that cocktail or your dram of Uncle Nearest that I know you have in front of you, Greg is going to play for us. So we're going to get to hear 3 songs from Greg tonight. So how cool is that to have live music on this? So I'm really excited.
Amazing.
So Victoria, take it away.
All right. As always, I'm going to follow the lead of the handsome Jay Madison. So Jay, you do the instructing, and I'll do the making.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna say something real fast too, because we were told this and we know this too. To for everybody who's tuning in for the first time, we are members of Team UN. I'm in Atlanta. I'm the Georgia marketing manager. Sailor, of course, is marketing manager up there in the beautiful state of Washington. Who probably has do you have any snow up there, by the way, Sailor? I forgot to even ask you that.
That's the joke, right?
Yeah. And then we're making cocktails with the beautiful Miss Victoria Edie Butler. So if you don't know, Victoria Edie Butler is the curator of our small batch 1884. She is the first African American master blender on record. She holds that distinction with her great grandfather, Nearest Green, who was the first African American master distiller on record in the United States. So we have direct legacy hanging out with us right now. This lovely lady. Uncle Nearest is the first African-American owned spirit brand that also commemorates or signifies an African-American on the label. Uncle Nearest, of course. We are the fastest growing spirit brand in spirit history. And again, I'll reiterate, we are the most awarded American whiskey or bourbon of 2020 and last year, 2019. So, we got 2 years in a row. We just keep on kicking some serious butt. So I'm so happy to work for the company. Nearest Green is the godfather of Tennessee whiskey. This man is the one who developed and perfected that Lincoln County process, that charcoal mellowing process, which is an old West African custom. He did it on Dan Call's farm. He worked with some young little kid by the name of Jasper Daniels. Most folks know him as Jack. Taught Jack everything he knew. Eventually, Jack grew up, became a salesman for the whiskey, and then eventually Dan Call sold the distillery to Jack Daniels, who looked to Nearest Green to continue to be his master distiller. Paid the man well, wrote about him in his autobiography, and then when Jack left Dan Call's farm and built his own distillery, Nearest Green retired in 1884, but he sent his 3 sons, George, Eli, and Lewis, to continue working with him. So to this day, there have been Nearest Green descendants' hands that have touched that whiskey from day one all the way up to now. There are 3 descendants that work at Jack Daniels. Jack Daniels is a totally separate company. We don't have a business relationship with them, but we do have a friendship because of the love of Jack and Nearest. And so we continue doing our thing. Uncle Nearest is owned by Fawn and Keith Weaver. Beautiful, beautiful people who also have investors with us. And we have been doing our thing for now 3.5 years?
Yes.
Yes.
July
Yes.
2017.
Yes. Probably about, 3.5 years. So that was a quick, fast spiel. Okay. Feel good? All right.
You did well.
Take that. All right. Thank you.
Let's drink.
So let's get cracking. So let's
All
get
right.
we're building this in a shaker, young lady. Okay.
I'm ready.
Okay,
So
so
I'm
what's
gonna
the
take-
name of this first one that we're gonna do?
This first one. Oh,
What's the
see,
name,
you
Jay?
got me. Okay, so this one's for Mele Kalakamak. Speedy, what the heck is this, man?
That is the thing to
Mele
say.
Kalakamaka in Tennessee.
Yes.
Did I get it?
Yes, sir. You
I did that on the
did.
fly.
You did good, Jay.
Thank you. So we'll have to have you and Speedy kind of explain to us where that comes from, because of course I like it because it has a little pineapple juice in there, organic pineapple juice. So
Absolutely.
we'll put some ice in the shaker. Let's get that started. Usually when you make cocktails, this is for the super bartender folks, you always start with your cheapest ingredients first and then go to the more expensive ones, so just in case you screw up, you could toss it out. But we're going to put in 1884 first because it's the best.
I never do that.
Right, and we're going to be fine. And we're, between me, Sailor, and of course Victoria, we're all professionals now. I mean, like, when we started out, it was a little rough. But now Victoria's like the bomb. But Victoria, you might as well get a job at a bar.
I got a job.
Yeah, I think we're good with her job.
Right. Good point. All right. So we're going to do 2 ounces of 1884. Ah, yes. That liquid gold. I love that. Delicious. All right.
All right, so we've got 2 ounces of 1884 in our cocktail shaker.
Yep. Then we go with 4 ounces of pineapple juice.
Organic pineapple juice is
Organic,
the best.
yes, you're right, yes.
Absolutely.
So I'm gonna do that in there.
So Melikaliki Maka is also in a song, you guys.
I like you said it way better than I did.
His
Good job.
thing to say, it's an Elvis song.
Yes, and Speedy is singing right now.
Hawaiian Christmas Day.
Oh, okay. We need some. Was it peanut butter and bananas? And
next?
then small little stuff. We have one of my favorites. Listen, if my girl Tiffany's watching, she used to get on me all the time for always putting like a little bit of dram in everything. I used to love to sprinkle a little bit in Manhattan's, banging. Allspice dram.
Allspice
It is
dram.
a nice spice liqueur. It comes from the West Indies. Tastes like, you think you name it, whatever type of bacon spices. I'm gonna put 1/4 of an ounce in there. That's 0.25.
1/4 of an ounce of allspice dram.
1/4 of an ounce of the
Spiced
allspice
liqueur,
dram.
as Jay said.
Yes.
Okay.
Some other beautiful spices in there, but you'll get down.
Definitely. I always tell people with things like that to do a little finger taste with your pinky, so you understand. Because if you put too much, it can overtake all the other flavors of the cocktail. So just make sure you're really sticking to the measurements.
Yes, I know about pinkies. Yes, I'm hip to pinkies.
Okay. What's next?
Careful,
Sorry. I'm sorry. Good point. And then we're gonna do 1/4 ounce. Good point. I have my mother and my sister watching, who are Deltas, and the lovely Victoria, who's a Delta. Shout out to the Deltas.
Right.
Everybody. So I'm gonna put 1/4 ounce of the cinnamon syrup in there.
Do you have homemade cinnamon syrup?
You better believe it.
I'd like
You
to
ain't
see
getting on
it.
me no more.
I'd like to see it.
Look, see? I have my finger in it a little bit too.
Oh, you did well.
Can you see?
It's good
Can't tip
too.
it too much because it's full. Yeah, buddy. Delicious. So
Okay, so we've done our small batch, 1884. We've done organic pineapple juice, our allspice dram, and our cinnamon syrup. So now what's left is to shake it, right?
That's right. This
Okay.
is the fun part. Wow.
Look at her go. She's a master now.
Look at her. Smiling and everything.
I know. She's got the
I'm about to
technique
start
now.
tearing up. This is,
How about the best? Now I need to get some ice for my glass.
hey, I see Brandy on here. What's up, Brandy? Up there in Chi-Town. I bet it's like 2 degrees up there. I'm always mess with Brandy. I cannot.
Okay, so now we've got ice in a Collins glass.
Booyah.
Yes, with ice in the Collins glass. And then we are going to strain our cocktail into this Collins glass.
Yes.
You ready, Jay?
Yes, ma'am. I'm ready.
Look at that color. Beautiful golden color.
Yes, it's gorgeous.
Jerry says he's going to come by because he has to check on the horses, air quotes, so you can have a sip of that drink.
He is not gonna have a sip of any drink.
You always need to make an extra for Jerry. That's for daggone sure. You got to take care of Jerry. All right. And then we are doing.
So now we garnish.
I do not have any pineapple leaves, so you know.
You don't have any?
I do have a cinnamon stick, so I got something to make it look decent. You ain't, you know.
Okay.
Again, I don't have Speedy in my back pocket like that. You know?
Oh,
Beautiful.
I'm trying to be smart.
Oh, you're gonna shoot me in my.
And then we're gonna do a pinch of cinnamon. I'm just gonna shave a little bit of cinnamon in mine, okay?
Beautiful.
Beautiful.
Look at her go with the shaving the cinnamon too.
Yeah, how about that?
Very nice.
Now, can
That
you see
is
my cocktail?
gorgeous. Beautiful. Yes, that's beautiful.
Cheers.
Thank you so much, Victoria. That looks
send me a case
amazing.
of those Collins glasses, Victoria. You're gonna send me a case of those Collins glasses with Uncle Nearest.
I'm gonna send you a case. You better talk to Olivia.
Well, wow.
Let's get
So cheers to our last show. I've enjoyed doing this with you guys. Cheers to our last show of the season.
Yes, indeed.
Yes.
Cheers, everybody. Cheers to kicking 2020 out the dope.
And now, while we're sipping on our cocktail,
man,
we're
that's good.
going to listen to the
God.
amazing tunes by Greg Banks. Are you guys ready? All right.
Heck.
Here we go.
Thank y'all so much. I'm gonna start it off the right way with some Tennessee whiskey. Is that all right?
Used to spend my nights out at the ballroom. Yeah. Liquor was the only love I know, baby. Hey, then you rescued me from reaching for the bottle, brought me back from being too far gone. You're as smooth as Tennessee whiskey. You're as sweet as strawberry wine. You're as warm as a glass of brandy. Sugar, I stay stoned on your love all the time. I used to look for love in the same old places. Found the bottom of the bottle's always dry. Ooh, yeah. When you poured out your heart, I didn't waste it. 'Cause there's nothing like your love that gets me high. You're as smooth as Tennessee whiskey. You're as sweet as strawberry wine. You're as warm as a glass of brandy. Sugar, I stay stoned on your love all time. You're as smooth as Tennessee whiskey, baby. You're as sweet as strawberry wine. You're as warm as a glass of brandy. Sugar, I stay stoned on your love all the time. Oh, yeah, yeah. Don't let Tennessee whiskey, babe, Tennessee whiskey, oh, babe. Don't let Tennessee whiskey, babe, Tennessee whiskey, babe. Don't let Tennessee whiskey, babe, Tennessee whiskey, oh, babe. Don't let Tennessee whiskey, babe, Tennessee whiskey, babe. You're like Tennessee whiskey, babe, Tennessee whiskey, oh, babe. You're like Tennessee whiskey, babe, Tennessee whiskey, babe. Said you're like Tennessee whiskey on a cold afternoon. You're like Tennessee, you're like Tennessee, you're like Tennessee whiskey. Say, oh, babe, you're like Tennessee. Tennessee whiskey warms my soul, baby. Oh, you're like Tennessee, you're like Tennessee, you're like Tennessee whiskey. Say, yeah, 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 babe. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. You're like Tennessee, you're like Tennessee, you're like Tennessee whiskey. Say, yeah, 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 yeah.
Wow.
Man,
Fantastic,
Wonderful.
Greg. Fantastic.
boy, you seen that
Wow.
song, brother. You seen that song. I noticed you got the bottle 1884 right there. Is that like in your hot tea? Is that in your hot toddy that helps out with the vocal cords?
Man, you got it. That's the secret remedy. I mean, I was getting by before 1884, but I'm never gonna put it down again though. Like that's
Bang.
the way. I'm telling you. And listen, it's good for the soul.
It is.
Yeah. I
Showed
love
up on
it.
that one.
I love it.
Yes, indeed. Look at that.
Thank you so much. That was fantastic.
Outstanding.
Thank you.
Man.
Yes. And next, we're going to do another cocktail with Victoria, but don't go anywhere because we're going to have Greg play another song for us after that cocktail. So I cannot wait.
That's right. Can I take one more sip of this beautiful? What is this called again? Can you say
Good,
it
and
one
it's
more time?
very pretty.
Maka kalikimaka is the thing to say on a bright
Kalikimaka.
Hawaiian Christmas
I did
day.
Hey, Sailor,
Yes.
would you mind if I brought Speedy in before we move to the next
Yes,
one?
please.
Speedy,
Absolutely.
please come over.
Get over there, Speedy.
Get your butt in there, Speedy.
Put your butt in there.
You got to give him one of your earbuds, though.
Oh, that's right. I gotta take one of your
Yeah,
earbuds.
Otherwise, he won't be able to hear us. We
Come
can
on.
just make
Speedy,
fun of
we
him
wanna
and he
make
won't
sure
know.
too that like you're a guy of such tall stature. We want to make sure you fit on the camera, like your head may get
You know,
cut
he had to
off.
make sure he was looking good before he got on the camera.
Oh. What's
Good
going on
thing
with the
you couldn't
beard?
hear what he was
The slow creep. This guy. What's up, Santa
What's up,
Claus?
y'all?
How's it going, brother? Man, that's a
Oh,
nice
man, still
sweatshirt
living
you
the
have
dream.
there,
How y'all
sir.
doing? So
saying.
good
That
to
is
see
a
y'all.
nice sweatshirt. What the heck? Where do you get that?
I know a guy fell off a truck.
Right. Jeez.
Do y'all
We
not
gotta
have
get to
one of
Tennessee,
those?
man. We gotta hurry get this COVID out the way so we can go hang out in Tennessee and,
Yeah,
and
seriously.
come up on all this good stuff that Speedy and Victoria got.
Well,
How
thank
you
you,
doing, brother?
Speedy, by the way, for this is the man behind Victoria for every broadcast, just so you guys know. He does an incredible job of helping Victoria curate the cocktail recipe she wants to do and making the ingredients and teaching her and then just being there to set everything up. It is a lot more work than it's, I know we make it look easy, but there's a lot of work that goes into it, and that is Speedy. So thank you, Speedy, for everything.
My man.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. How you doing, brother? You doing good?
Yeah, man, I'm good, man. Still living the dream, just like you.
Yes. Is there? You guys got some stuff going on, man. I mean, it's that season of giving right now. So I know everybody's. We've been having the stuff I've been seeing on social media and stuff like that too. The trilogy going on with the 1856, 1884, and 1820. I mean, it's everybody keep your eyes and ears open. I think there's still more season of giving going on. So big shout outs to everybody. Just keep your eyes open for any 1820 and also the trilogy, which comes all three of our expressions all together too. So give a shout out to you on that one, brother. I know you guys got some stuff going on there in Tennessee, buddy.
Yeah, with the trilogy itself, I wanted to crack at it here in Tennessee. So we keep your ear to the ground tomorrow morning. You'll see some announcements on that.
Right on.
Good time.
How come I didn't know about this? That's exciting.
It's
Right.
secret.
Oh, so it's a secret. Okay.
Don't tell anybody. Like
We just shared it with several thousand of our friends. Cool.
Other than that, we're good. You know what I'm saying? Everybody be quiet. Don't say nothing. All right.
He has a big mouth.
Thank you. Look at that. Look at my
love it.
sister on there saying I'm gonna need some swag gear too. Yes. Yes, there you go. Well, I got
I
you covered,
posted the
player.
link. I
Yeah.
posted the link. Well, awesome.
Yes.
I'm excited to try this new cocktail. Speedy, how did you guys go about choosing this next one?
Yeah.
And what's it called? Tell me what
This
it's
one
called.
is called BIBELOT. And
BIBELOT.
so BIBELOT, the definition is a decorative tiny ornament or trinket. And so
okay.
I know Victoria likes, something a little more dynamic like that last one, Melikalikimaka. That one.
That's right.
She loves
Killing it
pineapple,
for that.
she loves allspice. She loves cinnamon. So just wanted to incorporate all of that into like a festive holiday cocktail for her. With BIBELOT, I just wanted to do something. These are all designed for the at-home bartender. You know, I'm not going to do a 9-step cocktail or anything like that. This is stuff that you can like easily replicate at home. And so with the hibiscus, I want to do something a little more dynamic, just like out of like my comfort realm, like making a, cranberry tincture or something like that. But I wanted to make it vibrant. And so, yeah, that's with the hibiscus. It's got pop. So it's hibiscus and just, giving lend some effervescence through the Topo Chico, because I'm just kind of like a Topo Chico junkie anyway.
Me
so
too. I put in everything. I put in my cereal if I could. People are supposed to.
I know, right?
It's
I mean,
so
it's so
good.
refreshing.
It's so
That's
good.
it.
By the way, the minute you sent me the recipe to the last cocktail, the song got stuck in my head instantly, and I forgot I was gonna text you and be like, "Thanks a lot, Speedy," because I can't say it without singing it. I'm a weirdo that had the Elvis Christmas album, and I love all his movies.
Wow.
I don't know why, but
So like when I created that one, I was like, okay, what am I going to name this? And I came around the corner, and luckily there was a loop that was playing. I don't know if it was TBS or what, but it was a scene from Christmas Vacation. And I think he's staring out at the pool that he's wanting to have built and stuff like that. And all of a sudden, Melikalikimaka is the thing to say. That's it. Yeah. So,
good one. Thanks a lot.
You know what? I'm gonna put my sister out there. My sister loved Elvis. Like, I mean, I guess I'm dating myself, but we used to watch those movies back in the day, and my sister loved Elvis, and I was like, dude. But next thing you know, you'd be walking away singing his freaking songs. I'm like, God dog it, man. This guy
See,
catches
that's
on.
exactly what happens.
Crap.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Yep.
got love for Elvis. Hell, we Tennessee through and through, so let's get it. Let's make it.
Hell yeah.
Man.
BIBELOT itself,
That's a great
it's
cocktail.
going to be one of those fun ones because it goes down way too easy. Now, of course, Victoria, when I sent her the recipe, she was like, "Why'd you go so easy on 1884?" So, I encourage anybody to go higher. She's going to be like me. I mean, Total Whale. So, like with me, I always told people, "Little man, pour big, yes." So yeah, two drinks in there for it.
That's right.
But yeah, in that case, BIBELOT, it's one of those fun ones. When people reading it off the menu, I was like, all right, man, too many of these, I'll be below the table. All right.
Right.
I see what you did there.
That was good.
You're
Man,
silly.
Speedy,
Wow. I
you're
love
fast
that.
with the hands
Oh,
and with the
man.
mind.
Fantastic.
Be good. Be good.
So funny. All right, well, let's get into this cocktail that we've hyped up now. And
Boom.
Jay, you're going to walk Victoria through, and Victoria's going to make it for you folks.
Oh,
I'm going to
here
make
we
two this time because I'm going to make one for Jameson.
Okay.
Oh,
Great.
there you go. There you go. Oh, did
Nobody
we
needs to see it.
say where the heck are you, Victoria, by the way? Where are you?
Oh, I am in Toppy's at our beautiful distillery. And this
Yeah.
bar was named after our CEO and founder's horse,
Named
Top
Toppy.
Owners. So we have
Yes.
Toppy's Bar that we invite visitors back to on Saturday evenings to enjoy Copper Skies sunset. Of course, with the weather changing, we're not doing that right now. And also because of COVID. But once the weather breaks and it's much warmer outside and we are on the other side of all of this sickness, I hope that we'll be able to go back to enjoying the Copper Skies moment with our whiskey fam here at the distillery.
You ain't lying.
Yes.
I can't wait. I can't wait.
Me
That was a
too.
great thing we did. We came up there and hung out with you, Victoria. Brought the family, brought my pops and the wife and kids,
Yes.
and came up there and hung out. That was a special time. So I would
Yeah,
implore
it's beautiful,
anybody-
isn't it, Jay?
Oh man, I mean
Gorgeous.
it's breathtaking. So
Yes.
Yeah.
anytime
it is.
when we get back open and running and doing our thing, everybody, you need to get your behind to Shelbyville, Tennessee, and check out the distillery. Enjoy Copper
Yes.
Skies and see them in person. It's a one hell of an experience. So
It
yes,
is.
indeed. All right.
Let's
we're
do
going
this.
doing the
Let's do
BIBELOT.
it.
BIBELOT.
Okay.
BIBELOT.
Yes.
And we're building it in the glass, people, right? So we're going to keep it simple. Let me pour off a little bit
In
of
the
my
glass.
water on my ice.
I need to do the
In
same
the
thing.
glass.
Okay, so
In
you're
the
going to
glass.
And
So you're
again,
filling your, again, we're going to use a Collins glass, and we're going to fill up our Collins glass with ice.
with ice.
Then what,
Boom, put it in
then next step, we
Then
will
I think we're going to
add,
start off. We're doing slow motion, so we're doing what the 1884.
You're
We're
the only
doing
one
an
that does slow
ounce
motion.
and a quarter.
an ounce
Say
and a
what,
quarter.
Jay? I can't hear you.
And an ounce and an ounce and a quarter.
Okay,
going
well,
into
I'm
the
not going to do
cocktail.
that, and I hope my glass doesn't overflow.
You're going to
Uncle
do two
Nearest.
ounces, aren't you?
Take out
I'm
one
kind of
cube.
whiskey forward. I'm going to
Take
do
out
at least
one
an
cube
ounce and a half of each.
Okay.
But
Okay.
but y'all do what Jay says.
Okay.
You know
But
what?
Jameson and
I'ma
I,
go
we
there.
like a little bit more whiskey in ours.
It's okay. So you're supposed to do an ounce and a quarter. I'm gonna do like a 1.47 ounces.
Oh, Lord have mercy. So the moral of the
okay.
story here, my friends, is put as much whiskey in this cocktail as you want.
Especially if you're at home and not getting out on the highway.
Right.
Exactly. Right. What's the worst?
Or
you got?
anyway.
In my house, you just crawl up the stairs and you're there. Honey,
Okay.
help me out, okay? I love you.
Okay, so let's go, Jay. We got the
What's
whiskey.
Let's
next?
go. Let's go. So we got 3/4 of an ounce of orange curacao. I use the Clement. I love this liqueur. There we go.
Orange
It's been a
curacao
while
is
since I've used it.
absolutely
Orange
gorgeous.
liqueur. I love this.
Delicious.
So 0.75 of that.
Okay. Right into your glass.
Right into your glass.
And then the next, we're going to use a syrup, and we put the recipe in there so that you can also make the syrup at home.
It
If
is
you look
really,
at the
really
products.
good.
Delicious. Easy to make.
Make sure.
So it's a hibiscus and ginger syrup, and we're going to do a half ounce of that.
1/2 ounce of hibiscus and ginger syrup.
Yes, it's delicious.
Look at that color. It's a
Fresh
beautiful
ginger
color
right in
too.
Can you see it, Sailor, in my thing?
Yes, it's really pretty.
Boom, right into the glass. Oh my goodness.
Look at that. That makes such a that's why I love using
Gorgeous.
hibiscus. I do it a lot in the summer too. And it's just such a beautiful, bright color.
So pretty. You want to see it before we give it a stir?
Look how pretty.
that is.
Yeah. Yep. So then we're going to stir
That's
it
it.
right in your glass.
Uh-huh.
This is real
Put
quick
that
and
spoon in
easy.
there. My hibiscus ain't as what is that?
Are
Lavender.
you good,
or
Jay? I can barely
deep
hear
dark
you.
purple?
No, it's a red color, like a hibiscus color.
It's reddish, yeah. You can see mine in there, but you can't see it in the cocktail.
I wonder why.
Can you see
Okay.
it?
Shut your
Yes,
mouth.
it's
Yes.
beautiful. So now we're gonna top it with Topo Chico, which is a
Yes.
sparkling mineral water. If you don't know Topo, you need to know.
Chico.
So
Shout out to
Topo
my
Chico is the stuff.
So here
shout out
this
to my
is
guy
too.
Vidal.
Beautiful.
Can you
who's
see
out
it?
at One Flew South. Yes.
So we're gonna fill it all the way up.
Yep. Yeah, my guy Vidal was the one who hit me to Topo Chico. And shout outs to One Flew South was just opened back up in the airport. It's been so long. He was hit me up today. So shout out to Vidal who hit me to Topo Chico back in the day. Ooh, that's delicious. Bubbly mineral water.
Yes.
So, you know,
delicious.
like what most folks would know as Perrier or something like that, or.
But even better, it has
Oh, yeah.
Perrier.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like is saltier and thinner. Topo Chico has a really nice heavy weight to it that just goes so gorgeous in cocktails. Now, what are you using as a garnish, Victoria?
Mint. A
Mint.
smack mint.
But not your mama.
Not your mama.
Jay, you guys are never gonna live that down.
Never.
Beautiful. Look at that.
Mm.
That
From
is
the
so,
garden
and
out
look how
back.
it's so Christmassy. I love that, and I wouldn't have
So
thought
how about
to
this,
do that.
Sailor?
Beautiful.
Isn't that gorgeous?
That is absolutely beautiful.
Yes.
Looks amazing.
Darn. So
Amazing,
yeah.
amazing.
Jameson,
Thank
Mine is
you.
not as hibiscus-ish, but the flavor's in there.
Well, as long as
So
the
are y'all
flavor is
tasting-
there.
Are y'all tasting yet?
Go ahead, Jay.
So a big
Cheers.
cheers. Drink honorably. Thank you so much for having a good time with us all this year. We have gone a long way from where we started with making cocktails with Victoria. So proud and honored to make them with this lovely lady and hang out with my girl Sailor. And now we're going to enjoy ourselves with Greg and drink honorably, everybody, and enjoy. And we'll be back in just a second. Let's get down.
Yes, so enjoy. Once again, we have Greg Banks.
Chestnut roasting on an open fire. Jack Frost nipping at your nose. Yuletide carols being sung by a choir and folks dressed up like Eskimos. Everybody knows a turkey and some mistletoe helps to make a season bright. Tiny tots with their eyes on a glow will find it hard to sleep tonight. We know that Santa's on his way. He's loaded lots of toys and goodies on his sleigh. And every mother's child is gonna spy to see if reindeer really know how to fly. Oh, yeah. I'm offering this simple phrase to kids from 1 to 92. Although it's been said many times, many ways, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas to you.
Bacon still smells kind of like.
Beautiful.
Yay,
I was
Greg!
about to let you just keep on singing, man. I was singing back in the background, bro. Shoot.
Thank you, Greg.
Thank
Beautiful.
you, man.
Y'all.
Merry Christmas,
Thank
Thank
everybody.
you so much.
So much.
Greg, and that beautiful voice.
Yes,
Thank you.
indeed.
Thank you.
Good deal, man. Thank you, sir. Is everybody got the decorations up? Like, are y'all ready? Like, what's really going on?
This is
Oh,
it
yeah.
right here.
We
Did you
we
see
need a
my
tree
Prince
still. We still
tree?
need our tree.
Did you see my Prince tree?
What?
I did,
No.
and I like it.
Oh
Is
yeah. So every
purple?
year my yes it is. Every year my husband and I do a themed tree. Last year was Star Wars and we did one side light side, one side dark side. This year we did Prince, and so it's all
Wow.
purple lights, and then we have doves, of course, at the top, and his guitar. I forget the name of it now. Do you remember the name of it, Greg?
I don't.
You know which one I'm talking about. At the
Charge to my
top.
head, not my heart.
I know.
Yeah. The white one
And-
with the little loopy thing.
Yes. Yep. And then we make our own ornaments of like just awesome pictures of him. And so that's our Prince tree.
dope.
So I'm ready.
You have it on your Instagram?
It is on my Instagram.
I'll
yeah.
check it out. Definitely.
Yep.
definitely.
Yeah, buddy. Miss Victoria, how is the house looking? Are you ready?
I am ready. I am ready.
That's good. I see we have a number of good people on here. Hey, Lucia's on here. Hey, Lucia,
Yeah,
how's it going?
One of my sweet sorority sisters, Tanya Wynn, is on here.
Yes, you have a few sorority sisters on here. You got Pia.
Do I didn't see
My-
them all pop in, but I know
My sister.
Tanya Wynn is on.
Yeah, my sister's a sorority sister of yours. To
Is
all
your
those
sister
beautiful,
on?
lovely
Is your
ladies.
Yes.
sister on too? Oh, I didn't know that. Hey,
Madison.
hey, girl, I didn't know she was
mama.
in it.
Mm-hmm. Everybody's up in here. Yes, we have a plethora of lovely people, lovely ladies as well as gentlemen from Divine Nine, all the sororities and fraternities. We definitely love all the love and support that we get throughout the year, anytime, and especially in the HBCUs. We
Yes.
thank everybody who gives us, who loves the story, who loves this whiskey, and who supports us in all that we do, whether it be for going on the website, unclenears.com, and, looking and finding beautiful merchandise to have, like from the sweatshirts to the glasses to all the
And I did
beautiful
post
stuff.
the link for that.
I need
Heck
some
yeah.
sweatshirts. It's chilly in New York.
Right.
Yes.
Man,
Yeah, it's
how much
chilly
chest
in
you
New
got,
York.
bruh? Is it like at least a foot? What's going on up in there?
About that. It's like about 9 inches in Brooklyn, but if you go up like top of Manhattan and even further north, you definitely have more than a foot.
Yep.
Well, lucky thing.
Ex
We missed
Xavier
all that.
University, by the way.
What's that?
Xavier University, by the way.
Xavier, down there,
Oh, yeah.
down there in New Orleans.
Yeah,
New Orleans. Yes, sir. All right. That's what I'm talking about. So, I mean, we get a lot of love all across the board. So, I mean, thank you from everybody from California to Maryland to up in Minnesota and Michigan, all the way down to Louisiana. And
All the way
Florida.
over
So,
to the UK as well. Don't forget
all the way
our
over
UK
to
family.
the UK. You know what? We need to get. I don't know the list of the 12 countries that we're in. I just know UK, Japan, and there you go.
Well, in the UK, they can ship to all over Europe. So we've got whiskey family all over the globe.
Big shout out to Matt. What's up, Matt? Matt over there, Matt Neal of the Posh Matt.
That's Posh
So-
Match in the UK.
Yes,
I think my
indeed.
sweet friend Deirdre Young is in. Did I say Deirdre Young
Yes.
pop up?
Yes, you did.
Oh, okay. She's representing the AKAs. I saw the ski wee.
Yeah.
Craig, okay. What up, yo? Craig, what's going on to the noobs? So yeah, we have a good time. I'm so glad. It's surreal, to
Yes.
think that we're here. The end.
We made it
the year
through.
is ending, and we,
Somehow.
Lord, sis, listen.
With whiskey.
It's been a few nights we've been sitting up at night like, Lord, I don't know if we gonna make it. But we made it. So
The whiskey.
thank God
Thank
for
you,
that.
whiskey.
And we had a little help along the way.
We had
Yes,
a
we
lot
did.
of
That's
help.
right.
You
That's
know.
right.
Wine shops
You
never
know.
close.
Oh man. So again, we just want to thank everybody that's tuned in to these shows, and thank you to my whiskey family for, first of all, trusting me to be able to host these things, and for all of us to get together and come up with ideas and ways to make it interesting so you guys would want to join us. And we're just so appreciative of all the talented people that have come across the screen with us. Pia is here. She's one of them. We've had incredible bartenders and mixologists and chefs, the chefs we've had, and We've only had 2 musicians, so we got to work on music more next year. So that's definitely something that I know Lucia feels the same way about it. So more music. But thank you again so very much. And we're going to do a last toast, and then Greg is going to play another song for us as we say goodbye and good night and happy holidays. And we will see you back again after the new year, 2021. I have a good feeling about it. I think.
Hallelujah. It's got to get better. Like,
What you say,
I'm
what
almost
you
afraid
say,
to say
Jen?
goodnight
Hallelujah.
tonight. Yes. Yes. Hallelujah, holla back. You know, we're
Yes.
gonna keep the
You
party
can mute
going.
me, Silla.
I can't
Okay,
wait
so
till the new year. Thank you, everybody.
So we're gonna go ahead and say and do our toast, and then we'll have Greg play again. So, cheers to health, to happiness, to family. Cheers to honor, love, and respect. Cheers to legacy. Cheers to you, and you, and you, and you.
Cheers.
We love
y'all.
Cheers.
Hey now.
And once again,
Cheers
Greg
to
Banks
good
will
food,
play
good
for
whiskey,
us.
good music.
I've come too close to let go and too far to turn back. I feel it deep in my soul. Got so much on my back. I've come too close to let go and too far to turn back. Feel it deep in my soul. Got so much on my back. Oh, in these hard times. In these hard times. In these hard times. In these hard times. It's unclear if the end is near, but I'm certain that I'm hurting here. What more can I do? I'm just a man. I'm trying to make it through the best I can. I've come too close to let go and too far to turn back. I feel it deep in my soul. Got so much on my back. I've come too close to let go and too far to turn back. I feel it deep in my soul. Got so much on my back. Oh, in these hard times. In these hard times. In these hard times. In these hard times. It's unclear where we go from here, but I'm certain I won't live in fear. What more can I do? I'm just a man. I'm gonna make it through the best I can. I've come too close to let go and too far to turn back. I feel it deep in my soul. Got so much on my back. I've come too close to let go and too far to turn back. I feel it deep in my soul. Got so much on my back. Oh, in these hard times. In these hard times. In these hard times. In these hard times. I'ma let my guitar play now, y'all. Thank you.